Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's bright and early. Daily discipline. Mind, body, and soul. This is how we get through. It's Sunday. Let's jump into our study group for warriors, for my hardcore heads. If I have any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. This is how we get down on Sundays. I study every single day. It's part of a program that I live, that I coach, and that I mentor. If you want to get on my schedule for coaching and mentoring, just go to my website. I always put the link below. Like and subscribe my channel. So let's just jump into it. You can't be strong when you have negative self-talk in your head. So it's hard to be strong when you're swirling around in negativity, telling yourself, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, I'm terrible, I'm stupid, I'm not good looking, I'm not worthy. You may tell yourself a whole battery of this stuff all the time, every hour, all day long. You may be doing it quietly in the back of your mind as you're working, reading, organizing, doing stuff. You may just be constantly berating yourself. It's time to stop all of that. Negative self-talk is actually a sin. You need to stop it. And this is hard for me. I catch myself talking bad to myself, talking negatively all the time. And I have to cut it off and just say, that's enough. I don't argue or reason. I just say, shut up. That's it. No more. Get that stuff out of your head. You can't be strong when you're negative to others. If you're expressing a lot of negativity towards the world and towards other people, you're robbing yourself of your strength. This tea is hotter than the sun. If I spill it on me, the video's over and I'm going to the hospital. Be very careful. You can't be strong when you complain. And you can experiment with this. Oh, complain, complain, complain. Bitch and moan, whine. Everything sucks. Your life sucks. See how you feel. Do you feel strong? Do you feel like you're the best version of yourself? Do you feel like you're ready to take on your biggest project and to accomplish your biggest goal when you're in your little complaining mode? No. You're robbing yourself of energy. Stop complaining. You can't be strong when you identify as a victim. And some people do this. This is part of their narrative. This is part of their identity. Part of who they think they are is a victim. Oh, I have historical trauma, generational trauma, as if they inherited some sort of trauma from their ancestors 100 years ago, 200 years ago. Maybe you live on the other side of town and you think that somehow makes you a victim. How many different ways are you counting your victimhood? 5, 10, 500? How many different ways did you slice that? You can't be strong when you identify as a victim. You can't be strong when you're lazy, unproductive, going nowhere, doing nothing. That's not strength. Now, there's nothing wrong with resting, and many of you deserve a rest. And some of you don't know how to rest, and you need to learn how to rest. Force yourself to rest. Part of growth is rest. But some of you are just damn lazy. Don't do nothing. You're not about nothing. A man who ain't about nothing isn't strong. And we know that. You can't be strong when you don't work out. That's obvious. You don't work out, you're not strong. There's a lot of guys in my town, maybe yours too, who think they're strong. Big, strong man. Doesn't do a push-up. Can't do a single pull-up. You're a wimp. What, because you got a motorcycle? This is the town I live in. You get so many guys with boots and Harleys, and they think they're badasses. A big fat boy with boots and Harley, and he thinks he's strong. You're not strong. That bike didn't make you strong. Those boots don't make you strong. Get your fat ass into the gym. You can't be strong when you don't. You can't be strong when you don't practice stoicism. And I know there's a double negative in there, but just bear with me, you grammar police. If you're not practicing stoicism, you don't even know what it is. You could Google it. But if you're not practicing stoicism as a man and practicing emotional intelligence and emotional control, if you're not about that, you're a wimp. You're a weakling. And when the bombs and bullets start flying, we're going to see how much of a little weakling you are. Oh, it'll come out. You weaklings play a good act, but when the shit gets real, when the shit hits the fan, we see who you are. Overly emotional little brats. You can't be strong when you always rely on others. There's nothing wrong with being reliant on others sometimes. And a good leader and a good boss understands that he needs a team around him. He can't do everything unto himself. He's not an island unto himself. However, there's something to be said for an independent, capable man who can do things and doesn't always need to go running for help. Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? You can't do nothing by yourself. You can't be strong when you tie your worth to others. You think that your wife is your better half. You're a weakling. Here's some advice. Let's move on. For you people that are ready to give up, you ready to give up? You didn't see the results fast enough. Oh, Scott, I've been trying it, but I didn't really see any results fast enough. You know, a lot of times we can't see results in ourselves at all. And you may be moving forward in life and you don't even notice it. Sometimes you need people around you. This is one of the reasons why it's good to have friends or a support group, because they can witness your change sometimes when you can't and you think you're the same old guy you've always been. And your mother, your daughter, your friend will say, "What, are you kidding? You've changed in profound ways. You're nothing like you used to be." So you're closer now than you've ever been. Don't give up. You can't turn back now. I was listening to a psychiatrist talk about the devouring force of love, and he was talking about kind of the evil queen or the devouring mother, and that narrative is played out in fairy tales and in stories. But you may have this as well. Your mother may be this way. Your wife may be this way. You may be this way. The devouring force of love, where you kind of eat someone up with your love. You consume them with what you think love is. Let's move on. You know, these are big concepts, some of them, and they're just meant for you to ponder. We're not really here to solve any world problems today on Sunday. This is for my hardcore heads, for my warriors who just need something extra to think about. Some of you just want to go to sleep. Go sleep. Sleep your whole life away. Who needs you? Some of us are up. We're awake. Here's the next one. Do you ever have thoughts that you should not have? Let's put that in quotations. Should not, in quotations. Thoughts you should not have. I do. I play a game, it's a battle, really, in my head all day long of trying to push out thoughts I should not have. And this is about controlling my mind. I'm in control of my mind. I don't like to just let my thoughts run wild. Now, I'll do that when I'm brainstorming and I allow my mind to be open. You turn the faucet on and just kind of let things flow. There's nothing wrong with being in a flow state, but you want to be highly in control of your emotions, your mental state, the thoughts you think. When you start thinking negativity, negative thoughts, bad thoughts, unhealthy thoughts, self-destructive thoughts, thoughts that take you back to the parking lot rather than propel you towards that plateau on this path of life, you need to be able to be in control of that stuff. A boss is in control of himself. Let's go to the next one. Did you know that your openness, your trait of openness, talking about the big 5 traits, the trait of openness is related to intelligence. And smart people are open to new info and dumb fucks aren't. It sounds so obvious. But I know some people that have rather high IQs that are not interested in new info. Your intelligence has very little to do with your IQ and more to do with being willing and open to change. How do you take change? Are you resistant to it? I can be. I think we all can be. We need some stability in our lives. We can't live in a world that's always changing, but if you don't change, I'll put it to you real blunt, plain and simple, you're a dumb fuck. It may be time now for some of you. You may have a calling. I don't know how else to put it. You may have just this sponsoring thought, the thought behind the thought, just this thought floating around in your head, and you know it. It's time now to stand for truth. And I'm not talking about political activism. I'm not a political activist. I've never protested. But don't wait your whole life to live in truth or to embrace truth. Don't wait for someone to tell you the truth. Seek truth. Live in truth now. What is that truth? For me, it's the truth of God. It's all food for thought.